My half Chinese daughter never tells her Chinese granddad she loves him, but she always tells me this. And I saw that this was happening. And one day when we were dropping off my daughter at school, her grandfather rather, my father-in-law, was actually helping to drop us off because I don't have a Chinese driver's license and it was really windy and dusty. So he was helping out because he's just awesome like that. He's always helping out in any way he can. And I noticed she wasn't saying I love you to him. So I asked her, I was like, why do you always tell me you love me, but you never tell your granddad? And she said, I don't know. And I thought for a while, and I thought, well, I'm always saying it to you, so I guess that's why you say it to me back. But I guess in China, people don't really say I love you. So the granddad's not really saying it to her, so she doesn't feel like she has to say it to him. Or, I don't know, hasn't built up the habit or something. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that, it's super important to say these words, I love you, in Chinese culture when you're showing your love so often, But I do think there is something quite magical and powerful, actually, about the words, I love you, because of what is kind of expressed through those words. So I'll give you an example. Like sometimes I'm really stressed from a hard day at work, or maybe just a little bit down because of the weather, or I've had a fight with my wife or something. And my daughter will just come up to me out of nowhere. She'll see that I'm a little bit down and she'll just say, oh, Daddy, I love you. And it absolutely cures me of any negative feeling. It just all fades away into the ether. It's just gone. So I kind of wanted her to start saying it to her grandparents because I know one day they won't be with us and that'll be a very sad day, but it is the reality, isn't it? We're not immortal. So I said to my daughter, can you please have a try and tell your granddad that you love him? Because I know you do love him, we all do. I love him. Her mum loves him. My son loves him. Grandmother loves him. We all do. So we should all be saying it, really. She said, I don't want to say it. So why don't you want to say it? She's like, I could tell she was trying to say, she felt awkward. So I said, look, one day he's going to be gone. She's like, what do you mean? I was like great grandma, She was in the hospital and then we said goodbye and now she's not with us anymore. And my daughter kind of understood. And I said, that happens with all people when they get old, And my daughter, I think she got it. And then she was like, okay, I want to try. So I said, I'll make it a little bit easy for you, Millie, and I'll go first. So today we had a try. I told my father-in-law, I love you, in Chinese. Obviously, he doesn't speak a word of English, which, of course, why would he? Grew up in China, no need to. But 我告诉他我爱你，然后我女儿一定要尴尬，我告诉他你是轮到你了，你必须要说，因为爸爸说了。So she kind of had a look on her face and she wouldn't do it. She just felt too awkward, too strange. And I tried to explain and it's a little bit sad, but we will try again. And I want to at least make sure she says it before he's gone, And I don't want him to leave. Nobody does. Nobody ever wants to say goodbye. But, what can you do? You just have to take the chances while they're there. And don't have any regrets when it's too late. Anyway, guys, wherever you are today, take the opportunity to tell the ones you love them before it's too late. And hope you all have a fantastic day today, okay? Take care. Peace.